King Midas, though he ruled over a wealthy kingdom, believed that the most important thing in the world was gold. He spent his days counting his vast treasures, convinced that having more of the shimmering metal was the key to true happiness. One afternoon, Midas came across an old, drunken satyr sleeping in his rose garden. This satyr was Silenus, the beloved teacher of the great god Dionysus. Midas, showing kindness he rarely displayed, cared for the satyr until he was well enough to return home. To thank the king for his generosity, Dionysus appeared and offered Midas any reward he desired. Without a moment's hesitation, the king made his wish. "Great Dionysus," he cried, "grant me the power to turn everything I touch into purest, shining gold." "Midas, that is a dangerous wish. Are you certain?" the god replied, his voice heavy with warning. But the king insisted. The next morning, Midas woke up and reached out to his bedpost. Clink. It was gold. The golden touch was real. Overjoyed, Midas rushed out into his gardens and touched a large oak branch and a humble stone. They instantly became heavy, gleaming metal. But soon the king grew hungry. He tried to eat grapes and drink wine. The food turned to gold, the water turned to gold, and fear began to creep into his heart. Then his beloved daughter Zoe rushed in, upset by the sight of his untouched meal, and flung her arms around her father. A heartbreaking sound filled the room. In the blink of an eye, the sweet, vibrant girl was gone, replaced by a perfect, lifeless statue of gleaming, beautiful gold. Midas's riches had turned his greatest treasure into a cold ornament. The king wept and prayed, truly realizing the emptiness of his terrible greed. "Oh, Dionysus," he begged, "forgive me, take away this awful gift. I would give all the gold in the world to have my daughter back." Dionysus, seeing that Midas had finally learned his lesson, commanded him, "Go to the source of the river Pactolus, wash yourself, and your golden touch will flow from you into the waters." Midas obeyed, and the power poured away. He rushed back and sprinkled the river water over his daughter, Zoe, who instantly returned to life, breathing and laughing. Midas never again believed that gold was the most important thing.